is I am going to input the additional words that I have from October because I'm getting a little bit confused word count wise, because Nano says that I have this, but then my manuscript is all the way there. So, and yes, I'm kind of like watching the Macy's parade. So what I'm gonna do is I already kind of like check the difference between what I have in Nano and what I actually have on the manuscript. And I'm just gonna add it on the days that I work on either my outline or kind of like understanding, kind of like doing free writing to understand my characters or my mom's character, things like that that are working on the book but it's not actually drafting. So I'm gonna put those words on those days that I did that. I am keeping the week that I did not write at all as empty. I'm not gonna use those days, but I'm gonna use the days that I did actually work but not drafted, and those are the 18, the 19, and the 24. So we're gonna do that. So yes, I did move the date just to keep myself not that stressed, because as you see, my work count overall is higher than obviously NaNoWriMo. So I think the difference is what, one word or something. Yeah, one word. That is, I'm not gonna be all about that. So yeah, now the NaNoWriMo word count matches my own word count, and I'm not gonna be confused anymore. And yeah, I'm gonna keep watching the parade and every so often writing until it is time for lunch. So yeah, I'll see you when I have something to, well, I do have something to update. I wrote for like a 5-minute presentation, and I wrote those amount of words, 187. So there's that. That's your word count update as of right now. Yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. I want to start with, I am thankful that I'm doing this writing blocks on a consistently-ish manner, because if it was not because of it, I wouldn't write much. Not only I'm struggling with my book, and the more I ask myself why I'm struggling, part of it is like story struggles. Like I said on the past blog, I think, or the previous one, I did not have enough subplot to kind of like populate a book. But then I think I coming to realize that I should forget about what I might do after the book is written, like publishing and current side, because I feel that some of the things that are making me feel stuck is I may be trying to write a book that fits into like a market or a section of a market that I see that needs more books, but trying to do that sort of, it has taken me longer to realize that the book might not be for that specific like hole that I'm seeing on a genre, or more like a age category. So yeah, I don't know. I did not write anything yesterday, as far as I remember. Sitting down here to see if I can write something. At this moment, I am not worrying much where I write. If I write on a Stephanie's book, that is awesome. If I decided I just want to write something self-indulgence, which is mostly fan fiction for me, then I'll go ahead and write some self-indulgent fan fiction. Because even though I want to make writing my career, writing is a fun activity for me too. It's how I kind of like, it's how I create. It's kind of like the tool that I use for my creativity. Yeah, because I am not doing music anymore. I'm not playing any instruments anymore. And the only time I'm singing is in the car, or I'm here in the office and the song is so good and catchy, and it's one of the songs that I love to sing that I just sing, and the only ones that are hearing me is my mom, my dog, maybe my neighbor. So yeah, it's so far writing is my only creative outlet right now. Additional to that, what I was going to say, I'm sitting down here to get some words down. Joining in Selfie's live stream tomorrow morning. I don't know what I'm gonna write during that. I hope I feel well enough, because my period just started and started not good already on day one, and I am not looking forward to this period. So yeah, if after this vlog I kind of like disappear, it's probably because of that. Other thing, I am not winning NaNoWriMo. It's just not a stressor that I want nor need. I was hoping that I was going to finish the book by the end, but with all this like struggling that I'm having with constructing my act 2, it's just whatever. I probably mentioned it on a goals video like a long time ago. The reason that I wanted to finish by the end of November is to revise it on December, to hopefully have it as ready as I can for author mentor match, which is happening in January, like mid-January or something like that. I think it's the 12th through the 14th is the submission period. But with those kind of mentorship, it always depends on what the mentor list looks like. And I kind of like wrote it down for YA and did some research. Maybe I will reconsider it once their manuscript wish list is out sometime in December. But from what I gather from their websites and their social medias and what they write and what they have said in the, let's say, couple of months, what they are like looking for more people to kind of like add to the book world is not what I'm writing. So I don't know if this round has a mentor for this book and for me. I'm not feeling discouraged about this, but while I was like researching, I have found a couple of more other agents that I have added to my agent list. Also, I'm always looking for Hispanic, Latina agents, because I just want to be, honestly, I will prefer to be represented by someone who understands me and my books. That's my preference. I'm not limiting my list just to that. So yeah, now that I feel, so what I was trying to say after all of that blabbering, God, now that I'm not 100% sure that I will be submitting to author mentor match, I don't feel like I need to rush to finish this book. Like I can take my time, figure it out, write pages upon pages, trying to understand where I'm going, what this book wants to be, what I want the book to be, and see if it coincides. So yeah, I am letting myself and the book breed and grow organically, I will say. And this is why I say that I'm a planster, because I plot things, but I don't constrain myself to it. And this is a very clear example of that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see what I feel like writing and write. And yeah, I hope all the little like montage that I have probably done prior to this chatty clip is enjoyable. I'm trying to include more like everyday life clips besides all of these chatty things, because I share so little about this book. It's so hard to talk about it. I may, since I'm hoping to write a different book next year, I don't know, January, February, I don't know when exactly I'm gonna start writing it, but I bought some outlining book and workbook. Let me bring it up. I bought K.M. Wayland. I bought the outline novel, no, outlining your novel, and I bought the workbook that comes with it, and I'm gonna look over it and see, maybe I will use it to outline this romance novel that I want to write, and maybe I will be a lot more forthcoming at the very beginning of this. So you can see kind of like how I plot things and then I just deviate, because that is the Planster life summarized to you. But since my books tend to change so much from zero draft to later draft, I think it's safe to kind of like do that, because even if I just give you the premise, the book that I will write compared to another person writing that book, it will be completely different. And this book, I don't have any intentions to query it and traditional publish. That's this book will self-publish. So yeah, probably I will do like a outline with me series and kind of like a review or my opinion, my experience using these books, and kind of like write a zero draft with me, kind of like series 2. Who knows? I haven't sit down at all to think about much of 2022 and what I would like to do. I haven't even sit down and make my content, my social media content for December, because part of me wants to like create content and have it out, and part of me just wants to chill and just step away from social media. So I don't know, I may or may not do that. I will stop rambling. This is already a almost 20-minute long clip, and I hate editing this long clips, so I'm gonna go and see what I would like to write. I'll see you on the next clip. And the electricity just went out and I haven't decided what I wanted to write. I was just like watching YouTube like you do when you're avoiding things. So I'm not gonna waste my computer's battery nor my phone, so hopefully I will see you on the next clip. I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow. I got a total of 1,567 for this trade.
Awesome! Nice. That's amazing. I used to
Not feeling
calculate
the
it.
greatest, that's a good number.
Yeah, it's a great number.
Hi, hello. It is Monday, November 29th. I'm trying to kind of like make a short clip to close the blog. So, yeah, last thing I wrote was what you saw, the little clip that I took, the screen recording that I did while on the live stream. That was my 4-day off at work. I had intentions to write a lot and it did not happen, but I'm okay. I'm making effort um, to take care of myself, to take care of my body and my mental health. So if I have to do that, to prioritize that, and then writing gets the back burner, it, I'm not gonna complain about it, and I'm not gonna guilt myself for it. I don't want to say I'm gonna keep like weekly uploads, because if you don't follow me on Instagram, look at my description box. I have like my website and kind of like the social medias that I use the most, and I always do recommend to go to my website, because right on the top there is the bar of all the social medias that I am in, so you can choose whichever social media you prefer to follow me from. But I did a post today on Instagram, just kind of like a heads up, the writing blog might not be up today, because prioritizing my health. And I did share that I wasn't sure what my social media content will look for December. It kind of like what I talk about there was more Instagram focused, but it does kind of like, it feels the same for YouTube. Like I've been almost every week upload a video since October. This has been the most consistent that I've been since I started my author tube. But I would love to make a promise that I will do that for December, but I don't want to promise that. I do have an idea that I got from watching Devin Lytle. She made a kind of like a video about listening to a specific podcast. And I was like, how can I do that but writing related? Since I do follow and listen quite the amount of podcasts, writing related podcasts. So I thought maybe I could kind of like each week will be kind of like a team. And I did wrote down what I wanted to do. Like there's a week I would like to like review and talk about podcasts who interview agents. I wanna kind of like a week to hear a new to me podcast, like a short format podcast, things like that. And I've been having quite the fun looking at all of the podcasts that I listened and looking for new podcasts to kind of like listen for that week that will be new to me podcast. So we will see. Hopefully I will be able to do that. If I'm not able, then I'm not. Then that's it. And I was thinking about doing that because I think I'm gonna take a break from writing for December. I kind of like want to read and watch some series and movies, and I also want to complete or start some courses that I bought either this Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, or have bought before. I kind of like want to have December to be a month of taking things in, like refilling my creative well, taking more knowledge in, reflecting on 2021, which was a roller coaster of emotions for myself, and kind of like think what I want from 2022. And to do all of that reflection, something's gotta give, and I think the thing that's gonna give is gonna be writing. If I want to write something very self-indulgent, I will do so. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I may, if I have some, maybe I will do like a reflection video. Maybe I will do a goals video. Anyways, you guys know that whatever thing I decide to do, I will always let you guys know, whether it is just rambling on a video or sharing on social media. Either way, I do share what I think and kind of like my decisions as I think them. Thank you if you have watched all or most of the writing blogs that I've been doing since October. Thank you so much for watching and for coming along with my journey. I will promise I will do writing blogs again once I go back to write Stephania's book. If I touch the book anytime in December, I will record myself and maybe kind of like do a little video of the times that I did wrote in Stephania's book or something like that. I don't know. But I will come back with videos when I start writing or when I start revising Stephania's book. Thank you so much. If you haven't watched all or most of them, that is okay. I still thank you. Thank you very much for any video that you have watched, for any like that you have given, for any comments that you have left. It means a lot to me. Writing is very isolating, and when you are not in the US anymore, it can feel even more isolated. I have greatly understand how much community helps and means to me as a writer. Hopefully I will be able to see you before the year ends. Hopefully I will be able to see you before Christmas, if you celebrate it. If not, that is okay. Still happy holidays. I think Hanukkah started or is about to start, so happy Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates it. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I did not win NaNo, but my god, we got almost 40k words on that book. We pretty much wrote half of that book roughly together, so that is always a win, and that is something great to celebrate. I hope you had a great November, a great NaNoWriMo. do celebrate if you win, and do celebrate if you did not reach 50K, but if you got more words that you had before you started November 1st. Celebrate those words because you did not have them before. And that will be it for me. Hopefully I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.